Hi guys. Excuse me. It's very late at night and Mom just came in to get me, and she told me that while she was walking the dogs she came across a possum at the foot of our drive. He's a male possum. We think something got him. We do have foxes out here. I don't think any of our dogs got to him because when we let them out they're all on leashes or observed. I think he is just playing possum, which is not really something that is a voluntary act on their part. They have no choice in doing that. It's an involuntary response where it's a defense mechanism. They just go into like a state of shock, and then their predators will think that it's a dead animal or a dying animal and will leave them alone. So I'm going to give him a look over and see what we're dealing with. I'm sorry I look kind of crappy tonight. I've been outside working with dogs and animals, and then this happened. So let's see what we're dealing with. His breathing seems to be good in his nose. He's a little bit older possum, you can tell by his teeth and the wear and tear on that. Of course, they're going to get a lot of that anyway, even when they're younger. But he's got a good size to him, so that might help him to survive. When they go into playing opossum, they can be in there for several hours. So you don't know what you're dealing with if they're actually dying or if they're just in that state. Of course, they are rigid, so it's hard to tell. I did find, when Mom first brought him to me, I found a small puncture right there. Doesn't seem to be too deep though, but a little bit of blood. And we're going to take advantage of him in this state to try to see what might be going on with him. And don't see any blood from back here. Testicles are okay. So we got a puncture there, just a small puncture. Got a lot of saliva up around here, so whatever got to him was gnawed at him. Like I said, we have like 4 foxes that hang around here, so it could have been the foxes. Alright. That stiffness is to be expected when they go into this state.
Oh, this, what's this?
We got another puncture up here, it looks like.
But not bad.
No. Just a little superficial puncture where, I don't know, based on the size of that tooth mark there, I'd say that's one of our small foxes. I think that's one of our small foxes right there. So flip him over. He's drooling a lot. That's to be expected. When they go into this state, they'll do that. That's another defense mechanism, is they'll froth at the mouth a lot. And that kind of tells predators, oh, hey, this might be a sick animal, so I don't want to screw with it. So this is normal. Another. Not so much punctures there, but you can see where something got him. I'm thinking our foxes around here are kind of small, so I'm thinking came up underneath his chin and got him there. That's kind of my guess there and there. I see a little bit of blood there and there. Okay, it's alright, little dude. I'm going to quit screwing with you here in a minute because I think you're going to be okay. Alright. Like I said, all this frothing at the mouth is to be expected. Can you make sure that's in the camera? All this frothing at the mouth is to be expected. That's a defense mechanism so that animals will think, oh my God, that's a sick animal. I don't want to deal with it.
Turn around maybe a little bit to where they can see the face better.
Okay, he's breathing. His breathing is good. Oh, breathing is really good. Okay. Okay, so I think what we're dealing with, and I am not a possum expert by any means, but I think what we're dealing with is probably one of our foxes. Oh, he's blowing bubbles out of his nose. That's not a good sign. It'll probably be okay because, you know, Gracie was worse. When we found her, she was actually bleeding blood out of her nose, and after a week and a half, she was okay. So we have an older possum here on our hands. I think he's going to be okay. His breathing seems to be okay.
He's starting to move a little bit now.
He's moving a little bit more. I don't see any other damage other than to around his neck area. And a lot of saliva around his nose and mouth, which, like I said, could just be attributed to
I think he's
his
coming out of shock. He's coming
frothing. Oh, okay, he's moving. So I think he's coming out of his possum. You know, they play possum, but it's not really playing. It's an actual shock type state. Ah, moving around. Okay, that's good.
Do we need to get him into the
That's
habitat?
good.
Huh?
Yeah, I want to keep him overnight. I don't want to release him just because I want to make sure he's okay. His eyes look good and alert. I don't see any blood, and not even really a lot of blood coming from those punctures on his neck. Those are like just superficial. Like I said, I think that's just a fox. It looks like a little fox bit him and then got scared away from whatever. Probably you coming out to walk the dogs. So let's go ahead and set him up into an enclosure tonight.
There he goes.
Oh, he's ready to go. Well, that's a good sign.
Okay, I'm going to shut this off now.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. This is a little weird thing tonight that happened to us, and I wanted to share that with you. This is kind of what happens when you live out in the country, and you have foxes and you have possums and all kinds of other creatures that frequent you. Never a dull moment. Thank you guys for watching this, and we're going to go ahead and probably monitor him for the night and release him tomorrow. Bye-bye.